People see fat loss as an end, whereas really it's just a start. So if you look at me in this photo, I hadn't too much muscle mass, but I definitely wasn't too lean either. I spent the next 12 weeks and got to this physique. Then kind of went back to square one a little bit because I hadn't the tools to actually push on from there. Gained a little bit of excess fat, and then I actually rehired the coach who helped get me in this shape. Over the next 3 years, I concentrated on getting strong as possible on a squat, on a bench press, and on a deadlift, and on the main accessory movements in the gym. I went from this to that. And I actually put muscle mass on my frame where I felt somewhat lean, and I felt like I had somewhat muscle mass on my frame as well. My body weight fluctuated from about 86 to 87 kg, all the way back down towards 70, 71 kg. I don't marry myself to the scale weight when I'm trying to chase performance. You've got to accept that your body weight is going to fluctuate. You're not going to constantly look like this year in, year out. I learned to get myself to a place now where I can quite easily maintain somewhat looking lean and somewhat muscle mass on my frame as well. And then at different stages of the year, I do go into dieting phases and get a little bit leaner. Then throughout the year, I don't look as lean, but my lifts are getting stronger in the gym, so I know that's going to correlate to building some muscle mass. This is a massive mistake that most clients will struggle with. Think that fat loss is the end and they have all the tools in the toolbox after 6 weeks, when that's really easy to do a dieting phase in 6 weeks. It's over the course of 6 months. And our weight spikes back up when we plateau, when we need to change our program, when we want to transition over fat loss phase. How do we maneuver our calories? What's the next step? How do we change the skills and habits needed to actually get there? So that's what most people struggle with. And to be honest, once you learn how to do that, you've cracked the code. You can do it for life.